equals the square root of x is not differentiable at 0. This is the reason. Okay. At 0, you have to consider x at be 0. We derived this formula already. Yes. In the process, we already assume x is non-zero. Okay. Got it? Do you know what I mean? So decrease this by 1. 1/3 minus 1 is minus 2/3. You cannot say, oh, because the derivative of this one is this. So this function is not differentiable at 0, because if x is 0, the denominator is 0, so undefined. That's all. So this completes the proof wrong. This formula, the derivation of this formula already assume x is non-zero. When x is non-zero, we have this formula. How about x is 0? You have to treat separately here. Okay. Here. Here. This function is not differentiable at 0 is because of this reason. Okay? Got it? 知道我的意思吗？这个在推导这个公式的时候，写一写根本就知道要假设 x 不等于0的时候才能够往下走。那 x 等于0的时候呢，根本就我们推导这个公式是假设 x 要不等于0，而且偶数的时候还要大于0呢。When we derive this formula, we already assume x is non-zero, and also when n is even, we even assume x is positive. So this formula holds for non-zero x. Okay? How about at 0? Not differentiable. Why? Because this reason. Where? Because we want to find this. By definition, the derivative of this function at 0 is this one. And f of 0 plus h is exactly 0 plus h. 0 plus h, 0 plus h. F of 0 means 0, 0, 0. Because by the definition of derivative is the limit of difference quotient. If we want to find this, of course, by definition, we have to calculate this. Okay. Got it? I hope you can understand this. All we have to do is that to find this one, if it exists. But according to this discussion, this cannot can't exist. Therefore, this function is not differentiable at 0. The reason that this function is not differentiable at 0 is not because of, oh, if x is 0, this will be undefined. No, no, no. The reason is here. Okay. So sometimes if you just memorize the result and try to solve problems, you will miss some the basic. You may they will lead you to some misunderstanding. Okay, misunderstanding. Very well. I think you already know. Yes, this period. 相信你已经知道了哈。这个公式呢的成立只有对什么呢 ？x 不等于0的时候成立，甚至当 n 是偶数的时候 ，x 还要大于0。所以这个公式的推导过程之中呢 ，x 根本是非0，不等于0，有时候甚至要大于0。那么0呢？这边根本就没有讲到0，所以你要另外看，要看这个是不是存在，那我们就考虑这个极限。考虑这个极限呢，这边是两边的，我们先考虑一边，一边都不存在了，所以说两边也不会存在啊。Derivative is a two-sided limit. If a one-sided limit at 0 does not exist, of course, this limit does not exist either. Okay, I think you already got it. Okay, let's move on to an arbitrary irrational numbers, not irrational number. Again, a rational number is a real number that can be expressed in terms of a fraction, But for a given fraction, there are many, in fact, infinitely many equivalent fractions. So this leads to some trouble. But the irreducible fraction is unique, irreducible, or in lowest term. So here we assume the greatest common divisor is 1, means these two numbers are relatively prime and n is positive. Okay. 好，接下来我们要考虑这个有理指数。有理数实际上是实数啦，是实数。只不过这个实数可以用分数表示。但是我们知道，给一个分数呢，跟它等价的分数有无限多个，这就麻烦了，怎么办呢？还好有一个叫最简分数的。最简分数就是这个分数的分子跟分母是两个互值的整数，而且分母是大于0，这是唯一的，这表示法是唯一的。也因为这样，我们之前复习的时候，这个都复习过了。Okay, we have reviewed power functions before. So again, we consider okay, last time we also give a corollary of, use the product rule several times. For example, 2 times we obtain in particular, suppose we have n identical functions. Then we differentiate one of them each time, n times. So we have n okay. I remember the last week, yes, we have learned this. Hope you still remember. So here, treat f, the function, this one, as this one, n is n. If m is positive, then this is m times m times f raised to the m minus 1 power and f prime. Use both exponents. And the power rule simplify minus 1 over n plus 1 over n cancel. Haha, again. M and not positive. Finally, if m is negative, more precisely, we assume x is not 0 because when we apply this one, x is not 0. Okay, take a short break.